Okay guys, here we go. Second annual trip on the auto train from Bay Harbor to Long Island, New York. More specifically, Sanford, Florida to Lawton, Virginia. More details later. Taking the Black Bimmer and we're on our way. So here at the auto train, Sanford, Florida, and you'll see you have these separate cars here where they load the cars, and you got a whole bunch of cars here waiting to be loaded. I arrived at 2:17. If you arrived any later than 2:30, you'd be going tomorrow. So we're on car 5242, room B. Here we go. You've got like your own little sink area over here. This is the couch. Got a closet, different controls here, very analog. Got some outlets over here. And of course you got your picture window. This is a table that comes out. This is a seat that you can have. We've got a mirror. Then we've got the toilette, the lavatory with a shower. And this is the first class accommodation aboard Amtrak Auto Train. So here we have the first class dining car. For dinner in the first class dining room, I opted for a kosher meal, which came from Borenstein Caterers. So went to dinner, and while we were having dinner, they set up the room into a bed. And here it is. They create a twin-size bed, and you still have this seating area over here that you can sit down with. So we got in here about 40 minutes early, got about 5.5 hours of sleep on a real twin mattress. That was not too bad. Having a sleep mask, good sleep mask, and earplugs, very important to block out everything that's going around. The Wi-Fi is pretty decent on the train, but I have to tell you, the train's kind of worn and beat up and really needs a refresh in a serious way. But the staff is very, very helpful and very friendly. And if you got to get your car up to New York and you don't want to pay to ship it, this is an alternative, and it lets you see a bit of the country along the way. Overall, I give it a B. It was a better experience than the one I had last year, which you can see that video on my YouTube channel. I think partly why it was a little better is because I had the sleep mask and the earplugs. But also, you have to take it with a grain of salt and realize that this is a slow-paced trip, and you have to have the time to do it, and if you do, you'll be okay. But also, again, last thing is you got to get the sleeper car. If you're going to travel this thing in coach, you're going to end up like to took a 24-hour flight to the other side of the world, e-coach on a plane. That's just awful. In closing, somehow my car came off the train in like 9 minutes, which is just incredibly unbelievable. Typically, it could take as much as 45 minutes, depending on, it's completely random, like baggage claim at a plane. In general, if you need to stuff your car with, from top to bottom with all kinds of things because you're moving or you're relocating for a long time, this is a good way to do it. Because a lot of the auto transport companies will not let you stuff the car from stem to stern. But in general, the Amtrak equipment and facilities and cars are very old and worn, and I know they're talking about replacing that, but it's not happening anytime soon. But it is an interesting way to go, and it is cost effective if you do not want to drive the whole 21 hours from Miami to New York.